tell us what they've heard about cervical cancer, anything that they've heard about cervical cancer.
Something related to the female health, especially concern of the service. So I have said that it's kind of detrimental to the woman in case of even fertility.
So will anyone want to add something else? You want to say something? Alright. So basically what she said is true about cervical cancer, that it affects women, and that is why we are talking about it today. So when we talk about cancer, cancer is any abnormal growth, okay? The way that God made us, our system is built in such a way that there will be a controlled rate at which our body divides and then it grows, and then that's how we even get our hair. We see that we are growing in height and everything is because there is a system that is taking place which we do not see, but it happens. And then God has made it in such a way that it should be controlled. But then most of the times with cancers, generally with cancers, it goes abnormally, and then because of that, it becomes a cancer. And then cervical cancer. So women, we have something that men do not have. Okay, and that is the cervix. When you look at our reproductive system, we have a cervix. Usually that is what opens for when you are pregnant, for that baby to come out. So it's there. We cannot see it, but it is there. And that is what makes cervical cancer very detrimental, because if you do not screen for it, because you don't see the cervix, you might not know that you have something going on. Yes. So then someone will ask that, how or what causes someone to have this cancer? I heard this myth one day that someone said, oh, she's sure that cervical cancer has become more common because now people insert a lot of medications down there and everything, but that is not how it happens. There's actually a virus called human papilloma virus. It's called HPV. And what it does is that usually men are the carriers. So cervical cancer is usually common in women that have an earlier encounter with sex, because at that time their cervix is not really well developed. And then because, only when the man, that's the carrier, has the human papilloma virus, and then through sex, you also have it, and then it can translate into cervical cancer. So usually men can have the human papilloma virus, but they will not show any form of symptoms. You will not know that a man has human papilloma virus. Sometimes in the worst case scenario, they might have some rashes, warts, but that's all. It does not cause them to have cancer. But then in women, unfortunately, when we have it, it can translate into cancer. But it is not everyone that has a human papilloma virus that has the cancer.